From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. CC Sabathia gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Striding in, Carlos Ojeda, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Carlos Ojeda.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Now at the plate, number 1. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. In there, now the throw. Tag from Walker's there, and he's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 44, CJ.
Striding into the box, CJ Cron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch from CC. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Anthony Banda gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. but that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing, not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, second baseman, Neil.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Vero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Fisher going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate, Wilson Ramos, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Fisher is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Full count, 3-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. The 3-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here it comes on 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 0-1 the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Refsnyder, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Swing and a liner. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hazelbaker is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Torres manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's Brett Gardner now,
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
no official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Ojeda shading to his right, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ojeda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, number 1. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Duffy, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-0. Stepping up now, Neil Walker. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Swinging and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right
here. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope, and he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gomez at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 23 for him thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
from the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 3-0 New York. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Leading off with the Rays, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder,
Derek Fisher the next to bat. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the first pitch from CC. Into center field, line drive base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
now batting.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. No balls and a strike to count. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is in there.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Here's Carlos Gomez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In his career, Gomez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 0-1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fisher's on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Fisher's under it. 2 gone.
Up next for the game.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bird stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in once again, Carlos Ojeda. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. One and 1 to count. And he misses. 2 and 1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
One and 2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Andrees trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius
as he rips it on the ground to second.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks,
as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 6, the Rays nothing. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Walker waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And that'll bring up Gleyber
Leading
Torres.
off for the Yankees, third baseman, number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Greg Bird. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 0 for 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Walker is off at first with 2 away. Ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Full count now. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Derek Fisher. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Hard hit at third. Torres picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Jeremy.
So stepping in, Jeremy Hazelbaker, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Liner toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This is flared out towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Hicks at second. Torres at first. 2 out in the inning. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ground ball left side. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman, Carlos Ojeda.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Ojeda. Pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Oh, 2 coming from Sabathia. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready now, number 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Neil Walker will be next. The 3-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 14.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Here's Neil Walker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ball 2. Gardner stands at second with no outs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gomez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead got even wider.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And there's a base hit on the line.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Didi Gregorius. High and deep to left center field. Fisher looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Vidal Nuno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Drilled to the left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Hicks running from first. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Greg Bird will be next. Another full count offering on its way. Count still full, 3-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line towards center field. Fisher is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Count is 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front 14-0. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 5, Matt.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here's C.J. Cron now. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. Gone! A 2-run job for C.J. Cron. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lays off 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. No outs, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Derek Fisher the next to bat. Now the first pitch from CC. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
How about it? Left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
At the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
14-2, the final score in this one. New York put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. CC Sabathia earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.